Dogs, nigga.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees. Hoes flap when you whipping up a key. Don't stop till you froze up your sleeve. Young nigga just chase cheese. Whoa, young nigga just chase cheese. Hoes flap when you whipping up a key. Don't stop till you froze up your sleeve. Young nigga just chase cheese.
You can put it on? Alright. Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy Nas, the guy, Hip Hop is Real. You already know I'm here with...
No bars, 2 O's, 2 Z's.
Yeah, you already know, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Reid in the building as well. You already know what it is. He's behind the screen right here. You know what I mean? Behind the lenses and all that. Man, I want to give another shout out to everybody that's tuned in with us live today. Today we definitely going to be having a dope conversation with Cortez. Yesterday, y'all got to see, you know, the debate of who's the best in Brooklyn. We had a couple notable figures from Brooklyn call up. And you know, something definitely looked like it's going to come. Seems like something's definitely going to come out of that. So, you know, keep your eyes open and see what's going on. And, yeah, man, before we get into that interview, man, with Cortez and, you know, just to see what he's been going, you know, what he's been dealing with and what he got coming up and, you know, get a little, you know, information. I want to talk to you guys about, you know, this raffle thing that we're doing for a double impact too. You know what I'm saying? For everybody who's been checking or who's been around, who's seeing what's going on, we got a couple of people who's qualified already. It's 50 people who qualifies. You put in $20 and you qualify automatically for 2 tickets to double impact. So for those out there that definitely want to come out and be a part of the double impact and see what's going on, you know, the O's. Put that 20 in. We'll make sure you're on that list, and we're going to do a live raffle for everybody to see. And, you know, right now, there's a lot of other things that we've been doing as well. We got videos, like I told you guys. We drop them on hiphopisreal.com website first. So for anybody who's out there who's looking like, yo, where's the video? I ain't see it. You go to hiphopisreal.com. We upload it first, and then we release it to YouTube. So, what else, No Ball? What we got for them right now? I know we got a couple other things.
We got the fans in here. We got 62 people in here already. You know what I mean? People in here.
Yo, salute to everybody that's in the building.
Explain the super chat, bro.
Once again, I want to give a shout out to everybody who donated in the super chat. You know what I'm saying? You know, whenever Genuine Pro get, you know what I mean? I want them to kind of show it and everything like that, but definitely want to give a big shout out to everybody that was able to donate. I'd like to, you know, I'm sorry?
Alright, guys.
Yeah, so basically, man, one thing about YouTube is y'all been knowing and everything like that. They cutting ads, but at the end of the day, we're not trying to stop what we're doing. We enjoy, you know, bringing you guys exclusives and doing what we've been doing. So, you know what I mean? We want you guys to see if you can support us. For those who are truly, you know what I'm saying, supporters of what we do and are able to help out and have something that they could, you know, help to benefit what we're doing, we truly would appreciate that. So, salute to everybody out there, though, man, that definitely has, you know, supported.
It's on the screen.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I already know about that. Shout out to everybody that's already here live. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot more to do. We got a lot more to come as well. You know what I'm saying? Right now, though, without further ado, you know what I'm saying? Well, we got 3 more minutes before we bring in our guest. We're going to do more things where we start talking to you guys as well, so we could get more backstories, so we could actually interact with you guys more. If you got any questions that you guys want to ask us, just about what we've done or how we got to where we got to, or just anything y'all need to know about what's going on behind the scenes in the culture, we'd like to talk to the fans, you know what I'm saying? So anybody who has real, you know, we're going to do at least once a week a segment where we talk about, you know, what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? We give y'all the real. We give y'all the real from where we stand. From what we've been seeing when we hitting the streets, behind the scenes. Give you guys a little bit of, you know, just a little in-depth on, you know, what's going on in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of the secrets out there. You know what I'm saying? So, for those who, you know, definitely interested in those type of things, definitely stay tuned in for that. You know what I'm saying? And right now, you guys know that Double Impact is coming soon. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a dope event.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets, definitely. soon I should be meeting with Beasley. I know I told you this yesterday, but I spoke to Beasley today. I should be linking up with him, and I should be getting some dope information on what's going on, what's next for URL, and things of that nature for those who really, can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned in with us from that, man. But yeah, man, like I said, without further ado, we about to get our guests in real soon. As soon as we hook up. We good, right? I could call the Bluetooth, everything.
Explain Super Chat one more time.
Alright, no problem. Here, I'm gonna explain Super Chat while Reid gets us connected real quick.
Battle Rap Fan, 7:30.
Okay. Go ahead, no balls. You can explain to him.
Battle Rap Fan, 7:30. What you're gonna do is, if you look at the bottom right here, the icon Super Chat, you click, and whatever denomination you want,
Send Super Chat.
send Super Chat. Like I said, whatever you feel like doing, brother, and we appreciate it. That's how it works.
We appreciate anything.
Anything you send us, brother, we appreciate it.
Nah, definitely, man.
Gamma Ray, what up, man? Frogs, we in the building.
Yeah, man, like I said, man, yo, for those who've been supporting, trust me,
Please don't.
we got y'all. What they talking about?
They just talking about, they got a lot of love for Cortez. They was talking about the JC and Trez battle. Yeah, I got JC 2-1.
JC and Chef Trez?
Yeah, I gave a round to Trez, guys. I gave a round to Trez. They saying they like Trez's rebuttals, but it was 3-0.
What's that going on with JC and Cortez? What was that about?
What do you mean?
With JC and Cortez?
They had a little something, a little...
Oh, no, I thought that's what you said.
Oh, no, JC versus Trez.
Versus Trez, okay.
Yeah.
Trez and Tez.
Yeah. Writer's Block. Shout out to Writer's Block.
Oh, okay. And also, I don't know if you got a chance to see yesterday, Av, he had hit me up.
Yeah.
About the whole situation with Cortez. He felt some type of way about what Cortez said. I know
Maybe we can get Av on the phone. Av's one of my top. Maybe we can, talk to Av too. Av felt some type of way.
Yeah, Av was like, yo, man, he showed me, he sent me a screenshot of his battle versus Rum Nitty, and then Cortez battle versus Chilla.
Yeah.
And I think his was at 1 mil, and Cortez was like at 272 or something like that. And then he was like, the last time me and Cortez was on the same card or something like that. So, we about to see, but it's 1:30. I appreciate y'all sticking with us. We about to get it in. I'm about to call Cortez right now.
Do it.
Start this show off right quick. Another day in battle rap. Hip hop is real. Let's get it.
It's hot in New York.
That's hot.
It's hot in New York, man.
Facts.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yo, you already know what it is, man. Without further ado, we got our guests in the building. Cortez got a chance to bless us yesterday on Who's the Best of Brooklyn. And now back again today, man. There's still a lot more to talk about, Cortez. What's going on with you, man? Introduce yourself to the people.
What's going on, bro?
Everything good?
Yeah, man. Everything good on my end, man. Hot as hell out here, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Yo, Cord, man, I wanted to start this off, man, just by saying thank you again for coming through yesterday and just clearing everything up, man, and just, showing that, shit, man, I ain't gonna front, Cord, you know how to clear shit up, man.
I gotta clear shit up, or I know how to clear shit up?
You do both. You gotta clear it up, and you know how to.
Yeah. I mean, talk to me. So, like, what's on your mind, man? Like, I feel like over the time, I had to stop, like, letting niggas just think what they want to think. You feel what I'm saying? There comes a time where you just have to just put your foot down and be like, yo, all right, now I know niggas bugging the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was where my whole thing was. It was like, all right, I'm not gonna keep allowing this, because I could play the high horse role and be like, yo, nobody even paying attention to niggas. But at the end of the day, you can't invite that type of energy and then expect to be the king. You feel what I'm saying? Kobe, there's at times with Kobe, yeah, he'll go on the playoffs and he'll drop 50 on the Spurs or something. But then there was times where, you still had to drop 50 on the fucking Pelicans or whatever. So it's like, you can't pick and choose. It's like, yo, you know what? Right now, everyone got to get a headshot. You feel me? You got to come at everybody. There's no more chill, extra cool shit. You got to stake your claim.
Yo, Court, do you still feel like, because you know what I mean? Like, at one point it was the stigma, you know what I'm saying, of you not getting the proper respect or you not being top tier. Do you still feel that? Because I feel like a lot of people have been giving you the respect more now. Or people, you know what I'm saying? Because you've always been respected when it comes to writing, rapping, and the pen. But I feel like you getting more of that respect more than ever now. Do you still feel like you still being underlooked, or you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like I'm taking my respect.
Okay.
I don't feel like they're giving it to me. I feel like I'm taking it. You know, that's a big difference. You know, it's like I'm not, like I said, I'm not keeping my mouth shut. I'm not just letting niggas think what they want. You know, I'm not gonna be humble about it. It's like, you know, when I first came in, I was talking that shit. And, you know, it got me certain battles. It got me certain relevance. And then, you know, after a while, you don't want to keep throwing shit in people's face or trying to prove something, because you look at it like, yo, people see my work. They see what I'm doing. But apparently, it's a whole new wave now. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a whole new wave of battle rappers. It's a whole new wave of fans. And they don't give a fuck about Cortez versus Hitman. They don't give a fuck about Cortez versus Conceited, Cortez versus Head Ice. They don't give a fuck about Cortez versus Disaster. You feel what I'm saying? That was only like 3 years ago. They don't care. These fans now want to hear something now. They want to know, what have you done for me lately? Mm-hmm. And a lot of the top tier dudes, I don't think they kind of realize that. You know, we still have the power and we still have the numbers. But battle rap in general is not as interesting. A lot of the matches that people wanted to see have happened, you know, and the ones that haven't happened, the dudes aren't performing at the level they need to in order to keep the interest for fans to want to see that battle. Like, take Hitman and Suge, for instance. That battle was hyped up for what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that battle now that it happened.
Yeah,
it happened on the right stage. To me, it wasn't that crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, you know, it is what it is. You feel me? But was it worth the bag? I don't know. You know, so I look at it, and I sit there and say, man, I gotta take this shit, and maybe I do gotta spank some of these new faces in order for dudes to wake up. You know, and I just know I take pride in my craft, and I know that I'm one of the vets that's still going to be relevant, that's still going to rap the way they rap and still be in the mix fighting. You know what I mean?
Mm. So Cortez, when you say it's not interesting, what do you think the game is lacking, the battle rap in general?
I think what the game lacks is just niggas that care. Mm. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we don't care no more. But I also feel like the leagues don't care no more either. You know? Because you got to understand, it's like no one has taken battle rap because no one has figured out how to get us our just due. If it makes sense, like, okay, let's say 2 years ago there was a bigger bag in battle rap, right? So let's say I started getting battles and I started getting paid just $5,000 for a battle. It doesn't matter if it's a no name, a big name. Let's just say I'm used to getting $5,000 per battle, right? Mm-hmm. Any job that you have, once you get to a certain pay grade, you expect to get more over time. The more work you put in. Battle rap is not like that right now. Battle rap now, leagues are struggling to pay us $2,500, $3,000. You understand? Unless they got their business right. And then you got to understand what we all fighting for sponsor money. If you're trying to put together a big card, we all can't get the sponsor money. You know? So now leagues have to pick and choose who they want and how much they're going to pay. So when a league comes to me now and they say, hey, we don't got that bag that we had for you when you battled so-and-so. But we got a good battle for you, but we can only give you $2,500, you sit there and you be like, man, this shit not worth it. So we don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But leagues also aren't taking blame for not trying to figure out the business. You get what I'm saying? Everyone got so comfortable with it just being on YouTube. I've been saying there's other ways to make revenue off of battle rap. Nobody wants to implement it. Nobody wants to take the business to the next level. Now all of a sudden niggas get a little scared with the YouTube money, and people are trying to figure out, oh, can we charge and have our own stream? Oh, can we try to,
Well,
get
fans
bigger
pay for
investors
battles.
or
Are they willing to pay for the
man,
battles?
Y'all niggas should have been
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to cross
Facts.
this over into a big market to where battle rappers can live comfortably and not battle every month because we're oversaturated.
Mm-hmm.
We're extremely oversaturated, all of us. You understand? And at the same time, we will be able to give y'all the peak performances that y'all want. Because we'd only be battling twice or 3 times a year.
Yeah.
You understand?
So Cortez, how do you think?
Niggas aren't happy. Niggas aren't happy. Battle rappers aren't happy. The leagues aren't happy. But nobody's smart enough to figure out how to get it to the next level. So niggas don't be giving a fuck.
That's some shit.
So how do you think we could fix all that? Because like you said, the oversaturation. Like, I'm on Verse Tracker right now. It's 18,000 battle rappers. 608 leagues, and it was 607 leagues yesterday. So that means a league just popped up. Like
you got like a echo. It sounds hollow around you. Like I can't hear you fully. I hear Gene, but I can't hear you fully.
My fault. I said, how do we fix that whole problem though about the oversaturation? Because I'm on Verse Tracker right now, and it's 19,000 rappers,
like I
608
said,
leagues.
there's ideas, like there's things that I've said. Imagine this, man. I'm gonna let this out the bag just because if somebody puts this together, my nigga, they need to put me on. I'm gonna keep it real. But imagine if you went on Netflix today and you saw Ultimate Rap League, and you're like, what the fuck? Smack new release on Netflix, Ultimate Rap League.
Yeah.
And you go to Netflix and you see 10 new battles that you haven't seen. Battles that you didn't know happened. You didn't even know they happened.
Yeah.
You see fucking Cortez versus Big T. DNA versus DNA versus a T-Top. And you're like, what the fuck? Where all this? Yo, where this? What are you going to do? You're going to go click on 10 of those battles.
Uh-huh.
You're going to watch them, right?
Yep.
Now, it'll be on Netflix, so it's a bigger production. It's bigger everything. You understand? Now, we, as battle rappers, if we did something like that, first off, we'd be filming on a set. We wouldn't be filming in a big urban plaza type of thing. It would be like how USF was, right? You get all the important people. You gain a decent amount of crowd that gives you that still street feel. You know what I mean? On set. Because USF had that little grimy setting. You get what I'm saying? You have it set up a certain way. Boom, these battles happen. Now you got the quality of the battle controlled because you don't got the crowd fucking it up. You don't got niggas stopping it every 2 minutes. You don't got nothing to worry about with that. You don't have to worry about door money for the simple fact that you getting television money now. It's a whole different type of bracket.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And you're on Netflix, so you're going to get paid off the subscription. Us as battle rappers, now if I know that and I know, hey, URL drops 10 battles every 6 months. Every 6 months. So that gives us, all I have to do is battle twice a year, and I'm on the URL roster. I don't have to go nowhere. We probably get a little 20 bands for each one, or even if it's 10 bands for each one, I can sit there and be like, I took one battle in March. It's coming out in June. I got paid 10. Hey, I battled again over here, and I got paid another 10. Like, you get what I'm saying? You negotiate from there. You work your way up to your value. Now you sitting there, and you like, I only have to battle twice a year. Yeah, I might have made 20 grand, but now it allows me to go and do whatever the fuck else I want. You know what I mean? That's how television does. When niggas go and they film for a season on Wildin' Out, or whatever the fuck they go film. Not just Wildin' Out, but wherever they go film. You get what I'm saying? They sit there and they get paid to work 2-3 weeks to film all the episodes, and then they go on to the next thing they try to work on. You understand? So it's like it puts us in a light where we can go and get other opportunities. We can go and get other stuff. We don't have to be seeking and trying to get battles and trying to get this and trying to get it makes it much easier. I know we filming on April 1st, the URL battle. We got to be at this studio at this time. Boom. You just come with your bars. You're prepared. You understand? And it'll be lit.
That's real.
Yeah, Cortez, you know what?
You understand?
I agree. I agree with that also because I've always said that there's always eyes watching the battle rap league. But let's say that you're a Netflix executive, and let's say that you went to Double Impact last year, and the thing with Surf and Rock when they had a little fight, you're gonna be kind of skeptical to want to invest your money in something like that. Do you think that plays a part in it too? Because definitely there's eyes watching.
I don't think so.
I think there are some investors that worry about that, but at the same time, it's all about marketing. Because if the NHL,
but there's
exactly,
can be branded and get all these shit, and niggas is over there scrapping, and they let you scrap. It ain't like they tell you can't scrap. They let you scrap.
Yeah. Until you hit the ground.
You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse.
And to me, I think that brings buying power when niggas see that excitement. I think when they see that excitement,
we don't. I think Beasley's a genius, right? But I don't think Beasley has enough power around him for niggas to get him to get to certain looks or get to certain things. You understand? That be the shit. It's like damn, like there's only Organics, there's only Beasley, and then it's like, all right, man, who else is smart enough to try to figure this shit out? You get what I'm saying? Like we need some real people to come in and take this shit to the next level. One thing people respect Jay-Z for is his business savvy, but Jay-Z has people around him that have created revenue streams. They didn't just follow what everyone else was doing. They figured out ways to create revenue. Hey, let's do Live Nation venues. Hey, let's do Tidal streaming. Like, he had people around him that created the look. You understand? And stayed ahead of the curve. A lot of the people in battle rap, everyone was just comfortable with YouTube money. Until now it's running out, and now niggas is like, oh shit, what we gonna do? Niggas should have been trying to figure out what we was gonna do. And I've been saying this for a good 2-3 years. Yo, man, we need to get to another level.
Yeah.
After Total Slaughter, I realized it. I said, yo, niggas ain't capitalizing the way they need to capitalize. That's why Total Slaughter ain't really around, because they thought they could just capitalize the easy way. They ain't really try to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cut corners.
So it's like, that shit is fucking niggas up, because we have a hood mentality. We're hood, my nigga. Let's just keep it real. We don't have the right mentality. We don't have the right people around us with that mentality. You know what I mean? We're still like a hood market. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we're not crossing over into that Kardashian money. You know what I mean? But there's no fucking reason why she's getting millions for people to watch this bitch walk in the house with her family every fucking Tuesday, and we selling out all this, can't get no fucking bread. Somebody got to figure this shit out, my niggas. Because niggas don't be giving a fuck. And that's the thing about it. We don't care, because we be like, yo, man, this shit not changing. This shit not changing our lives. Ain't nobody bought, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody got a fucking mansion off this shit. Not one person. Niggas been doing this shit for 8 years. I don't know nobody that got a mansion. Smack don't got a mansion. He might have a nice house. Nigga don't got no mansion. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Cortez, when you say like we still didn't cross over yet, so you think events like URL versus KOTD should happen? Like, would that elevate the game?
That would be super dope. That would be super dope, and that would be super interesting. But like, these things gotta happen. These things gotta happen in order to keep spicing up the culture. Every time, you always have to switch up eventually and spice shit up.
Yeah.
And, it will make it interesting. I mean, I don't know, but I do remember when Grind Time was at its peak, there was a whole thing about Grind Time versus King of the Dot, because a lot of King of the Dot battlers were just Canadian at the time.
Yeah, you're right.
And a lot of Grind Time and King of the Dot, even though they're one now, really, at that time, people swore Grind Time was going to last more than KOTD.
Yeah. And
not only last longer than them, but niggas swore that Grind Time would run through King of the Dot. And then, after that, it became a whole thing with Grind Time versus Lions Den, which is how Awkwards and Arsenal happened. You get what I'm saying? And Awkwards was over there dissing Lux and dissing everybody, to the point where some niggas was like, I don't know, yo, I think Awkwards could get one of them. You know what I mean? Now you sit there and you be like, get the fuck out of here. But the way it was marketed and the way it looked and the way it made people choose sides, it made it interesting. It made it competitive. I remember every day, I think if Goods battles Thesaurus, and if Caustic battles this guy, and if Disaster battles Love, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't just one battle.
Style clashes like a motherfucker, too.
It was a whole card that people were interested in. Oh, Illmac and Young Ill. And you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It caused a certain spark that made it interesting. Whether or not they would have got killed or not is not that's not what anybody cares about. It's about how it was marketed, how it was branded. So now if we have something like that and then people sit there and be like, yo, I want to see these niggas battle.
Yeah.
I want to see this. Yo, I've been watching Netflix. Yeah, I watch KOTD on Netflix. Oh, yeah, I like their battles more. Nah, I'll be watching the URL battles on Netflix. Yeah. What? Yo, I'm telling you, you know what I mean? And then it brings new fans.
Yeah. Now Cortez.
It's in everybody's home. So even if I go to an industry party and somebody wants to meet me and they're like, oh, yeah, they don't even have to search. It's like, yeah, this shit is on Netflix. Oh, word, it's on Netflix? Come on, man. Mm-hmm. House of Cards is a show, or one of these shows like that. They have their own series on Netflix. You know, it says original Netflix series. Like shows that are just on Netflix.
Yeah.
These people, these actors are getting millions.
Big money, yeah. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? For their shows or whatever. Even if they're getting hundreds of $1,000s for the budget, they got everything corrected and they're shooting shows, they're shooting pilots, they're shooting whatever. So there's no reason why the production for battle rap couldn't fit into a budget like that. Boom, we getting some serious take to where we're all comfortable. You know, we don't have to go and oversaturate ourselves, go to fucking all over, and then do shit like tours. Yeah. What if you did a battle rap tour? Let's say you got Cortez, DNA, Arsenal, Charlie Clips, right? Let's say you got us four, and you set up a tour, and the tour is, we're going to do one-rounders against Big T, K-Shine, Pat Stay, and Hollow the Dawn, right? Yeah. Let's say that, right? Yeah. So now we all got one round. Now we got one-rounders. So what we do is we go on a tour. You remember when wrestling, you would have Monday Night Raw, right? Before that, they would go and wrestle in different arenas every night. Yeah. But they wouldn't air it on television. You wouldn't know the outcome of the matches. But you would know unless you went. Oh yeah, WWF is in the Meadowlands tonight. I'm going. You know it's not televised. You know it's not nothing. You only ones that were televised was Monday Night Raw, right or wrong. Mm-hmm. So imagine you have us 8 as battlers. We go to big venues. We sell those venues out, but it's not taped. Only you have to be there. Now, I have one round that I have memorized in my head, bro. In my head. And I know I'm going to battle Arsenal one round today. And we start going, and we go from New York down to Florida, to Cali, to Texas. We go to different venues. We repeat the same rounds. Yeah, sure. No one's going to know because it's all fresh to the people that are in the venue. You get what I'm saying? But we're gaining revenue because we're selling tickets, we're on tour, and we're doing the same shit over and over. You just can't put it out. Mm. You get what I'm saying? But it makes it even more because the fans are going to say, I have to be there. You know what I mean? And then it's like, yo, boom, we getting our money like that. So now we could pick up some money every day, and we could go on tour for a month only. Hey, man, boom, we made such and such every night, but we was on the road every night. I don't give a fuck. I'm spitting the same round every night. By the time I get to the second, third time, that shit is going to be so in my head, the performance is going to be crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Because we're not having to create new content. We're just memorizing the content that we have. Now it's like, yo, this is like a great thing. And then if you want, at the end of the tour, maybe they'll edit the best. Maybe they'll edit the best performance. You feel me? From both of us. And then it will come out. The same way Kevin Hart will do a special, but he does a whole tour first with the same content for 6 months, and then it comes out on Netflix as a Kevin Hart a comedy special. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be crazy. Yo, Cole, I wanted to ask you, Do you think like you were saying? Do you think it's just not? You said Beasley doesn't have enough around him, or Organic doesn't have enough around him, or certain things like that. Do you think like it's really just you? Because since it is such a big opportunity to make so much money, you know what I'm saying? Do you think they are that just comfortable, or like they're trying and it's like maybe the big execs?
I don't think they're that comfortable. I don't think it's that. I definitely don't think it's that because I don't think nobody's comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? I speak with these guys. It's not like they're comfortable at all. What I think it is, it's just either they don't want us to get that bag, the higher powers that be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Illuminati boys, or just some higher ups. I don't know, but we have to be able to figure out how to
push through.
Huh?
How to like push through to the next level.
Yeah, because we're at the brisk. We're like we've hit our ceiling. Don't you agree? I think we've all hit our ceiling.
Yeah,
and that's not good. You feel what I'm saying? Because then this should have just fade out. There's no reason how the UFC take this long to break through.
Nah, that shit felt like it just jumped on.
You're right.
And the shit was popping.
You're right.
UFC got put on Spike TV, right? And then that made it like an every week thing. And then after that, they took it back off Spike, and it was like, nah, nigga, we doing the pay-per-views, we doing this, right? There were certain people, that probably got behind it, and rich people.
It's like they treating battle rap like hip-hop when it first came out. You feel me, Cor? Like, you know how they treated hip-hop when hip-hop first came out? Like, battle rap seems like it's going through that transition, but without getting that push where they get that corporate backing. You know what I'm saying? Do you think corporate is scared of battle rap?
They might, I really can't speak on it because I wouldn't know what they're scared of, I mean, nobody's scared of money. Nobody's scared of money. You know what I'm saying? You talking, like, no one's scared of money, and this is a real form of hip hop. This shit could be branded differently,
Yeah.
but it has to get to that point, and I just don't. Like, I've been trying to figure it out. Like, how the fuck do we get to this? How do we make this move? How do we make these power moves? It's only right that we make those power moves like that because it'll be incredible. It'll motivate all of us because we'll sit there and be like, yo, we finally can all get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? We all could be comfortable. Some battle rappers might say they're comfortable, and some battle rappers might be comfortable. Niggas, you see that they up right now. But what happens when your phone stops ringing? What happens when there are no more battles?
Yo, Core, this is the...
Nigga, that money gonna run dry. If Mike Tyson could go broke, my nigga, anybody could go broke.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that money gonna run dry. So, my nigga, and no one deserves that. But someone has to figure it out, or someone has to really hire the right people in order to figure that out. I don't know those people. I always shake hands, kiss babies with whoever I meet in the industry, because you never know. You know what I mean? It could be me that meets somebody and then I do it. You know what I mean? But my whole thing is it's gotta get to a point where we're all comfortable. Or else we're not gonna care because there's nothing to care about.
That's a fact.
That's another reason why I get mad at the young dudes when they come at our neck. We laugh because we're sitting here like, oh, y'all niggas is really like being thirsty and want to listen to URL or want to listen to King of the Dot, and y'all niggas is getting chump change and y'all going so hard. Nigga, this shit not gonna change your life. How you feeling? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how we look at it. We like, yo, my nigga.
Damn.
What are you so thirsty about, my nigga? You still in the hood, we still in the hood.
Yo, Cortez.
It's not life changing, we just get noticed more. You feel me?
Yeah.
You think you think if it's KOTD versus URL, you think if you guys, like, the top guys push it enough, demand it enough, then the fans is backing it, that it can happen? And then the second question, is there enough money in battle rap in general? Like, do you see Smack, some madness selling out of Barclays Stadium or something like that?
Do I see Smack what?
Do you see Smack selling out something like a Barclays? Can URL do something like Barclays? Or, you know?
Yeah, I can see that happening. It has to be the right marketing behind it, though. You get what I'm saying? I can definitely see it happening, but then again, how the fuck are you gonna enjoy a URL experience of two guys rapping a cappella in the Barclays? If you in the nosebleed seat, how you gonna enjoy that?
You know the mics, the
You
screens.
You gonna watch it on the jumbotron?
Hey, you know.
To hear them. You have to make sure that you get the right venue to where everything could still, like, you know, people feel like they got their bang for their buck.
You
can't charge $100 seat, and you can't even see the battlers or hear the battlers. Because, you know, in those type of settings, we don't have a beat, we don't have a DJ, so all you're gonna hear is echo. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you hear echo, then the production is traca, and if the production is traca, nobody's gonna want to pay to go to the Barclays again.
Okay.
So is there enough money?
That's the difference. It's not about if they could do it, but it has to be right. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm ordering breakfast, man. I woke up mad late.
Nah, that's okay. That's okay. We got a couple fan questions for you too.
All right, bet. I bet. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
No problem. And thank you guys for staying live with us, man. Paulie, we got you on your question. What's this question?
Let me get the number 7. 3 eggs, sunny side up, crispy bacon. And a poppy seed bagel.
Okay. Wrap it up.
Yo.
Yeah. Okay, we got a question from Paulie.
He said, if and when Surf gets out of jail, is that a battle that you would entertain? Was he on your hit list? Surf.
Say that again, bro.
He said basically when Surf comes home, is that a battle that you still want to entertain? Is that still a battle that you want to have? Free Surf.
Yeah, definitely. I want to have my weight up.
Shout out to Paulie for that question.
People sit there and be like, this has to happen. You understand? But to be honest with you, you know, with that man's situation, I really just pray that he comes home.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what we go through, it ain't like, you know what I mean, we had like life beef. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have it like that. So I would never want to wish that upon no man. Even if he was my enemy, I would want him to come home. You know, it's an unfortunate situation, you know, so, you know, let him come home and get his mind right. Yeah. But, you know, if he needs a bag, then I'm helping him at the same time. Yo, we get a battle that people want to see. He comes home right to a bag. He might need that, you know?
So Cortez.
And that type of shit, you know, you know, I wouldn't mind helping my fellow counterpart get back on his feet like that. You know what I mean? On top of us wanting to battle.
Cool.
You get me?
Yeah, Cortez. Earlier when you said, you know, you've been thinking about, you know, you might have to spank the new guys, for, you know, for the fans to, you know, kind of see what you can do. Like, who are some of the new guys that you kind of thought about? You know, we know that you turned down Reid or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really think about any of the guys. I think Twerk is really dope.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think Twerk is dope. I think let me see who else. I think Mike P is real dope. I just think Mike P can't close a game. Like the only thing with Mike is I feel like he can't never seal the deal. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only thing with Mike. But if you want to talk about like star power, charisma, the balance between being funny and being lyrical, I think he definitely gets it. I think he definitely gets it.
The fans said they really want to see you versus Mike P. The fans right now that's live with us, they said the fans that's live with us right now, they said the fans that are live with us right now, they said they'd like to see you versus Mike P.
I mean, I think that would be a crazy battle.
Yeah, I remember you said he was half and half.
Crispy. You can burn it.
Yo, Core.
Yeah.
I remember you said Mike P was half and half.
Yeah, but he's really, see, that's my thing. At that time, I did feel like he was half and half. But now I feel like he's really like worked on his craft.
Craft, okay.
And I never hate on a man if I feel like he works on his craft. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm like, yo, this nigga be saying some shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When I was writing for Daylight, I finally watched him in Daylight because I don't watch battles.
Yeah.
Feel me? I don't watch battles, so I went and I watched him in Daylight. I don't feel like he beat Daylight,
but he held his own.
Huh?
But he held his own.
What do you mean?
Like you said, he didn't beat Daylight, but he held his own. Like he
Yeah,
fought.
he held his own, and that's exactly the perfect battle because I feel like he took it way more serious than Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a reason why he didn't beat him. You know, and I feel like the reason is because he just doesn't know how to close the game yet. Like I feel like he has the right content, the right material, but he doesn't like he puts it at the wrong places. Like I'm like, damn, if he would have put this here and if he would have put this there
would've been a finisher,
instead
yeah,
and lined it up this way, he could have easily won this round. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
So-
I feel like he'll have like a fire beginning
So you would.
and
So
a
you would.
subpar end of the round, and then he'll have a fire middle of the second. When I'm like, bro, you should just put that beginning and put that middle here.
Yeah.
You would have won this round. You should have took this from your third and this from your second, put that together.
Yeah, I agree. So
And the bagel too, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
so
The
you.
bagel too, right? Poppy seed.
Yo,
Yeah.
Cor.
That's the number 7, right?
Yo, my fault.
Yeah.
You ordering his food, brother.
So to the breakfast game.
Yeah, yo. So you willing to
Yeah.
battle Mike P and let him learn, let him learn how to finish a battle? Like, what if he learns how to finish that battle versus you though?
I mean, then it would be a good battle.
Okay.
It would be a good battle.
Classic.
But
Okay.
I'm not a walkthrough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not a walkthrough. I know how to finish a battle. I know how to start it. I know what I'm doing. So you feel me? He gonna have to deal with that. When I got the number 7. Nothing. That comes with just the butter.
Yo, Core.
Yo.
Yesterday, man, after we did the interview and everything, one person had hit me up and they say, yo, why Cortez mentioning my name when the last time we was on the stage, my battle did 1 million, his only did like 272K.
That what happened?
I said, yesterday when we did the live, somebody had hit me up and said, why is Cortez saying my name? And they said, he said, my last time I was on the stage with Cortez, my battle did 1 million and his did like 272 with Chilla. I don't know if you know who that is. The homie Av.
Nah,
Av was like, yo, why Cortez talking about me,
that's
man?
not his. But that's not his views. That's URL views. Like, come on, son. Stop acting like y'all like they're the reason that they're getting 1 million views. You're not the reason you're getting 1 million views. You're not even the reason you're getting 500,000 views. Like stop. Like, come on, son. How y'all gonna act like y'all are gaining these views? You're not gaining these views. You're just on the right channel. You feel what I'm saying? He had a fire battle that day, but you know what I mean. He also battled the same day I battled Cicero. He battled none. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So
real.
it's like, you get what I'm saying? So nobody care about that boy. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's bugging out. Nobody cares about him. Like he gonna fade out, and then what he gonna do?
Yeah, I think that's what he didn't like you saying. I don't think he liked that.
Same punchline. What happened? You don't think what?
I think that's what got him like a little. You know what I mean? You saying that he's gonna fade out. He's not gonna be here longer. You know what I mean? That kind of.
Listen. That's my opinion. And to be honest with you, if he doesn't fade out, I say I was wrong. But he gotta prove that. Because I've already proven it. That I'm 7 years, 8 years in, and I'm still getting hundreds of thousands of views. I'm not down to fucking 50,000 views. And whatever happened with the Chiller battle, for whatever reason, niggas don't like the battle, or niggas say it's boring or whatever. I don't care. I won. You feel what I'm saying? I won. That's it. And to be honest with you, niggas be trying to make it seem like that battle got light. That battle got 200-some thousand views. And niggas keep forgetting. Beasley dropped that battle first, right? And Beasley dropped that battle first because they had just vaulted the Uno Lavos battle. And Beasley felt bad about it. He was like, damn, you know what, Cole? I'm not even going to lie to you. What I'll do is I'll drop Chilla in 7 days. Me and Chilla dropped 7 days after the battle because they used it for the double impact announcement, right? Now, that same week, he dropped me and Chilla on a Monday, if I'm not mistaken. He dropped 5 battles. They dropped 5 battles that week. Remember there was that week where Smack dropped the mad battles?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere? That was that week, and we was the first one he dropped. So our battle dropped. Then there's 5 more battles that dropped that same week. That same week. That's never happened on URL before. That never happened on URL before. You feel what I'm saying? So for that to happen, everyone went to the other battles. Oh, yeah, we know who won this battle. Boom. All right, let me go watch the other ones. You feel me? That's what that was. He dropped like 5 battles that day. But niggas just talk what they think. You feel me? Everything that I say is always backed up with facts. You don't believe it? Check the release date and then check the 3 or 4 battles that happened after that day, the release date. And it'll be at least 3 or 4 battles that was that same week.
What you think about Av? What do you think about Av as a battler?
I think Av is good. All that stealing shit, I don't really be trying to knock how a man try to feed his family. I think he's a good puncher. I don't know if he's stealing. I do know as a writer and as a rhymer, it's very hard to say shit exactly the same way. That is what bugs me out about the situation. That everything you saying is verbatim. Like verbatim. You know, I battle Big K. I say to catch him at the light playing with heat. That's how you Harold Miner. To Big K, and he says it. There's other bars that he said that it's kind of like verbatim. It's not like it's like the same. But I look at it like, my nigga, you should know better than that. Because you're a rapper. You should know that no one thinks exactly the same. No one. When I say no one, bro. There's no way in the world that I can write something and you write something and it comes out exactly the same way.
Yeah.
It can't happen. That's called plagiarism. That's why even when somebody writes an essay, they sit there and they say, because they sit there like, yo, there's no way your thought process and my thought process can be the same. And all the years of music and all the years of writing, that doesn't happen. You feel what I'm saying? So it raises eyebrows.
Cortez.
I'm not there with him though, so I can't judge him.
Gotcha.
You feel me? But what I will tell you is, you're not better than me. I will tell you that. He won't strategize better than me in a battle. He could punch, but I've beaten punches. You know what I'm saying? I've beaten the punches that he looks up to probably. So, you know, I do know that. That's a fact. I do know my resume speaks for itself.
Cortez, we got some fan questions for you. We got a question on the New York versus DMV.
So say the name of the person.
Yeah. The New York versus DMV.
The New York
versus DMV beat.
DMV?
Yeah, the beat. Do you think that's good for the culture or bad for the culture? That's from Paulie.
I think it's great. I think it's great for the culture. I don't think it's bad at all. But I don't think they even really have a chance. With Tay-Rock is the only way they have a chance. You know what I mean?
But
I don't think none of them niggas have a chance. Who would it be? New York versus DMV. Who would it be?
You know,
Fuck New York. Brooklyn versus DMV. Who would it be?
Well, I mean, Ryder and Jack already got Dougie and Snake Eyes. I mean, that didn't drop yet, but they definitely got him.
Who won that 2-on-2?
The 2-on-2. You know,
Ryder and Jack Boy.
In the building, a lot of people was leaning towards the DMV, and that was in Brooklyn. That battle was in Brooklyn too.
All right. That's a good thing. That's a good road win for them.
Yeah.
But that's Dougie and who else?
Dougie and Snake Eyes.
All right. I fuck with them. So, you know, I never really watched Dougie. You know what? I'm going to watch Dougie today. I'm going to watch Dougie. I'm going to watch Snake Eyes today. Just because You know, I mentioned it yesterday, and they say something's from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Dougie from Brooklyn, yep.
So, you know, I'm gonna start catching up because I know exactly what needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I know where exactly sometimes dudes is just, you know, they gotta just learn the little kinks of mastering how to put this shit together. And I'm not saying I'm the perfect nigga, like I know exactly how to put it together, but I know about situations. I know how to put yourself in a situation where you can win. You know what I mean? And give yourself the best chance possible. If you look at the drugs battle, and I only take that battle not because it's drugs, but because of where it was at. It was in the middle of the DMV, right? Everybody knows that battle. That's the battle where Nunu got all tight. Me and Drugs got in an argument when the camera was off, you know.
Yeah.
All that shit. So, Drugs wasn't, like, whack in that battle. He was decent. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I went first, and the reality of my verse is one of the best rounds I ever spit in my life, to be honest with you. You understand? I wrote that round in one day.
That's sad.
But the reason why is because it was a lot of reality. It wasn't wordplay. It wasn't bars or punches. It was the reality. You understand? The shit that I spoke about. And it related to him because his name is Drugs. It was too easy. It was like, when you really sit back and watch it, you sit there and be like, I feel this a lot more. Pause.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
I can relate to this.
Yeah.
He's got punchlines, but 6 months from now, those punchlines are going to be relevant to me because they're not going to be a part of my life anymore. You ever sit there and try to tell somebody a battle that you thought was crazy, right? And you try to show somebody a battle, and now the battle's a year old, and they be like, oh, why the crowd went crazy for that? And then you got to sit there and explain to them, oh, nah, because, you know, at the time, this nigga was doing an interview, and he said something on Angry Finn, and the hip-hop is real, and it caused a controversy. So, you know, he mentioned him, and you should sit there and like, and the nigga's like, yo, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't relate to people.
That's real.
It's temporary.
Uh-huh.
And then you could sit there, but then you could sit there and take my verse from Drugs and appreciate it the same way you saw it the first time as the same way you'll watch it today. Same thing goes with a verse like the Holohan verse. You can still appreciate that third round.
Is that when you told the dude, like, you know, if you gave the drugs here, man, I killed myself, Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, like you can still appreciate that. Now,
crazy.
I'm not trying to live in the past. What I'm saying is, though, even with Daylight, like the third round I have for Daylight when it comes out, it's gonna be like that. And that's what I've been telling people lately. I said I figured it out. Yeah, y'all love me for the wordplay. Yeah, y'all fuck with me. I be having bars and real shit sometimes. But when I can really give you something to talk about and really like break it down and give you my reality, that's when the fans love Cortez the most. And I've figured that out. You understand? The same thing with my first round for B-Dot. It's hitting so hard.
Great battle, by the way.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Wack 100, games manager. He just hit me about the battle, me and B-Dot. He was like, whoa, what the fuck? Why wasn't I? How I didn't know? And I know Wack, because remember, I was on tour with Game all summer.
That's crazy.
So he didn't know. So he didn't even know I had to bat. He knew I was a battle rapper, but he never watched me like that. You know, he's in the industry. So when he seen it, he texted me the other day. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what, like, oh my gosh, this happened in LA? Why you ain't tell me? His man, Baby Cuban, that's my man. He's part of Games Camp or whatever like that. He came to the battle. And Darren James, you feel me? They bloods, but they under game set. So them niggas came, and them niggas, they was at the battle. So I guess they was all just at the crib watching it, and Wack saw it. And Wack was like, yo, this is crazy. Now, mind you, if I would have had some rhyme where I would have had to explain what this was and that was, and they would have had to stop and tell him, Wack probably wouldn't have liked the battle.
Yeah.
He didn't have to see nothing. He was like, yo, your first round and B-Dot's third round was so crazy, Cole. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
He like he was like, yo, like I can't believe I didn't know about this battle. You know what I mean? So it goes to prove what I keep telling dudes. It's like you have to write in a certain way that You withstand time and you stand out. So getting back to like Dougie and everybody else, I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna watch them because I just want to see what exactly they might be doing wrong. They might not be doing nothing wrong. I'm gonna watch the battle and feel like they won, when it comes out. But it's little things like that I feel like the new guys think is popping because they're on the sites a lot more. They watch a lot more blogs than us. We don't watch blogs like that. A lot of times if you guys interview us, you guys got to give us the backstory on what's going on before you ask us a question. Yeah. It's not that we're Hollywood. We're just really just like done with it. Like everything is battle rap. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, bro, I got to tune out sometimes. Tell me, Gene, what's going on? Oh, that's the situation? All right, let me get my opinion on it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's no knock on nobody. These guys are watching interviews and they'll say like, let's say I get in an argument with you, right? And then let's say I go to Angry Fan tomorrow and I vent out on you. Oh yeah, fuck hip hop is real. I don't fuck with them. And then Ryder will have a battle next month, and he'll be like, yeah, something, the click clock, the steal, and barking on niggas with the Angry Fan, with the act. Go to different venues, we repeat the same rounds. No one's gonna know because it's all fresh to the people that are in the venue. You get what I'm saying? But we're gaining revenue because we're selling tickets, we're on tour, and we're doing the same shit over and over. You just can't put it out. You get what I'm saying? But it makes it even more because the fans are gonna say, I have to be there. You know what I mean? And then it's like, yo, boom, we getting all money like that. So now we could pick up some money every day, and we could go on tour for a month only. Hey man, boom, we made such and such every night, but we was on the road every night. I don't give a fuck. I'm spitting the same round every night. By the time I get to the second, third time, that shit is gonna be so in my head. The performance is gonna be crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Because we're not having to create new content. We're just memorizing the content that we have. Now it's like, yo, this is like a great thing. And then if you want, at the end of the tour, maybe they'll edit the best. Maybe they'll edit the best performance. You feel me? From both of us, and then it will come out the same way Kevin Hart will do a special, but he does a whole tour first with the same content for 6 months, and then it comes out on Netflix as a Kevin Hart a comedy special. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be crazy. Yo, Cole, I wanted to ask you, do you think like you were saying, do you think it's just not you said Beasley doesn't have enough around him, or Organic doesn't have enough around him, and certain things like that. Do you think like it's really just you? Because since it is such a big opportunity to make so much money, you know what I'm saying? Do you think they are that just comfortable, or like they're trying and it's like maybe the big execs?
I don't think they're that comfortable. I don't think it's that. I definitely don't think it's that because I don't think nobody's comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? I speak with these guys. It's not like they're comfortable at all. What I think it is, it's just either they don't want us to get that bad, the higher powers that be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Illuminati boys, or just some higher ups. I don't know, but we have to be able to figure out how to
push through.
Huh?
How to like push through to the next level?
Yeah, because we're at the brisk. We're like we've hit our ceiling. Don't you agree? I think we've all hit our ceiling.
Yeah,
and that's not
that's
not good. You feel what I'm saying? Because then this should have just fade out. There's no reason how the UFC take this long to break through.
Nah, that shit felt like it just jumped on.
You're right.
And the shit was popping.
You're right.
UFC got put on Spike TV, right? And then that made it like an every week thing. And then after that, they took it back off Spike, and it was like, nah, nigga, we doing the pay-per-views, we doing this, right? There were certain people, that probably got behind it, and rich people.
It's like they treating battle rap like hip-hop when it first came out. You feel me, Cor? Like, you know how they treated hip-hop when hip-hop first came out? Like, battle rap seems like it's going through that transition, but without getting that push where they get that corporate backing. You know what I'm saying? Do you think corporate is scared of battle rap?
They might, I really can't speak on it because I wouldn't know what they're scared of, I mean, nobody's scared of money. Nobody's scared of money. You know what I'm saying? You talking, like, you know, no one's scared of money, and this is a real form of hip hop.
Hey, niggas knowing where you rest at. I stress that, cause that'll be where you can stretch that. Let's bet that. Shit ain't always what it seem, homie. This real talk. Shit ain't always what it seem in New York. Hey, yo, this nigga named Gat killed black in cold blood, broad daylight. Showered homie was shot to let the town know what May like. Black was like his brother, man. I swear he would've died for him. Put his hand on the Bible and told a lie for him. Black was kinda loyal to a boy. He let the drug.
All my riches is frogs. All my